And I know some people have negative thoughts on the show. They say it's really unhealthy, or people just do it for the money. And I understand that, but just from my take of seeing the show, like, a lot of people are on there for the right reasons. They're there to make a lifestyle change. Particularly, like, I don't know if you watch the shows, Darius and Sunshine and O'Neill. It's a cool season because it was couples, but you'd see either married couples or mother-father combos. So you had O'Neill and Sunshine, they basically made you cry anytime they're on. They're just so sweet and just supportive about each other, which is really cool to see. And Darius with his mom on there, they're always there for themselves. So as you saw, like, I don't know if you did see the season, you saw that at the end of as it was getting tight and it started to be about the money, kind of saw the true character of a lot of these people come out. Like, they put their health over the money. Like, when they were eliminated, they had no regrets. They weren't sore losers. They were grateful for the progress they had achieved and the lifestyle change that they had managed to do. So I just find it really motivational. And if you've never watched the show and you're looking for someone to motivate you, I'd tune into that show. So I think the new season starts up this month. So I'd highly recommend checking it out. I actually got to meet the winner, Michael, a few months back. He was at a fitness expo here in Boston. So I got to meet him. Really nice guy. He had weighed 526 pounds at the start, which is crazy. Like, and he lost more than my weight at the start. Like, he lost like 250 pounds. And you just tell, like, he's so much happier. Like, you could see the life in his eyes, and he was there with his mom, who also lost a considerable amount of weight. So it was cool to meet him and just thank him for what he did on the show. I really do owe a lot to the people on there. Like, they're really motivating. So that's what you got to do. Like, I just saw the show and found motivation. You can find motivation by telling people in your life about what you're doing. Maybe someone will join you in that goal. Maybe they just want to lose 5 pounds. You know, maybe they're not looking to lose 50 or whatever, but at least they're kind of living that same life as you, trying to make changes to their diet and fitness. So that's one thing I'd recommend. You want to have a support system. If you're young, if you're like high school or middle school, you got to tell your parents about it. You're probably relying on them to cook meals for you. You're probably relying on your school to give you lunches. You got to tell your parents, like, look, I want to make a change in my life. Can you maybe give me smaller portions? Can you give me grilled chicken instead of fried, whatever? They'll probably be happy to help you. Like, that's the thing, when you tell people about what you're doing, they're more than happy to be there to help. So don't try to do this all by yourself, because it's hard enough to do when you have a support system there. People on The Biggest Loser didn't have to work. They had 2 professional trainers there, a team of doctors. You have an ideal environment. I'm a normal guy, and if you're watching this, you're probably a normal person. You got work. You got to work 40 hours a week, and it's really hard trying to find the time to fit fitness and healthy eating in your lifestyle. So getting any help you can is very much recommended. If you're not into The Biggest Loser, you don't really want to tell people what you're doing. I also found this book, The Spark, really helpful. I can't remember the author, but we'll put a link somewhere for you guys to check it out on Amazon. But it's basically a motivational book. What it is it's all about finding that spark, which I mentioned earlier. Like, something's got to click in your mind. They need to make a lifestyle change. One thing I've learned the last year is losing weight is primarily a mental exercise. I'd say it's 80% mental and 20% physical. When it comes to the diet side, you make the mental decision to eat what you're going to eat. And that's what's going to decide how your body reacts. I mean, the chewing and the swallowing is a physical act, but it was the mental choice you made to decide what you're going to eat is what you'll see the next day. So it's a real mental thing. You have to have a positive attitude. So this book, The Spark, just kind of talked about this guy's own personal experience and what he found his motivation. motivation. So they have a couple of tools on there. They try to make weight loss as a game. So like if you read the book, you get a certain amount of points. If you drink a certain amount of water, you get points. So they try to first make it into a game, which people tend to enjoy. It's kind of the work reward system. So kind of track yourself on there. And the big thing that attracts people is the support group that they have on there. So I think it's the spark.com. If you go on there, you can see people's stories on there, just what they've done to lose weight. And they have like this online community, and I think you have a forum with people all across the world looking to lose weight. So you can find your support system online. I didn't feel like I needed it, so I didn't do it. I had some other stuff going on, and Biggest Loser was basically all I needed to kind of find my motivation. But if you're not into Biggest Loser, you don't have too many other people around who can support you, I'd recommend checking that site out. I think the site itself is free. The book costs like $20, but if you're looking for something else to try out and the fad diet books haven't worked, I really recommend that. So that's really it as far as what I was looking to talk about today. So it's all about finding that spark. So I made that decision a year and a half ago. One other thing I noticed is it seems like people are passing away suddenly a lot more frequently than usual. Or maybe I'm just noticing it more now that I'm on the wrong side of 25. You see fathers passing away in their 60s or 50s. So if you're in good shape, if you see someone who you care about in your life that could lose some weight, it might be good to have a talk with them and see if you could be their support system. I'm just a normal guy. If I can lose 75 pounds, they can too. It's just finding that mental spark and motivation. For someone in their 50s and 60s, it could be seeing their son or daughter get married, see their grandkids grow up. That's the most important thing, is really the health factor. Of course, there's the vain part of it where you want to look good in your clothes, look sexy, and feel young. But for me, primarily, it's feel good about myself, just from a confidence standpoint. Be able to fit into my work clothes, be able to engage in physical activities that I wouldn't be able to otherwise, and to just live a long, healthy life. So if there's people you're worried about, it's probably at some point you want to just reach out to them and say, hey, can we make a lifestyle change? I care about you. I want to be there for you. I got a few pounds I want to lose. I'll be a support system to you. So that's basically it. So that's why we're here. It's not to be some extreme, make some extreme video or try to prove anything to anyone that, I can do this. I know the physical part of it isn't that extreme. It's just, my intention is for this video to be for everyday Joes. Like, I'm not looking to get six-pack abs. I got like a gallon in my tummy. Like, I'm not looking. Some of the videos you see are, some of the popular fitness people they got 12-pack abs, and not everyone can do that. Not everyone has the time to dedicate to make that happen. So it's just for everyday people to just make a healthy change in their life. So if one person finds use in it, then that makes me happy. If no one watches these videos, then so be it too. I still intend to achieve my goal and to live a healthy life moving forward. With that, I just want to give a shout out to my boy AJ. He's currently in a boot. I think he's in a walking boot right now. He had an unfortunate accident where he broke his ankle. He was on the track to achieving a healthier weight where he had that setback. So that's the thing about fitness. Like, all it takes is a physical injury, or such as a broken ankle, or a big life event such as a death in the family or a fire, that could throw you off, either mentally or physically. So he hasn't been able to keep up with it as much as he hoped, just due to physical constraints. So hopefully we'll get out of that boot soon, and we can help you get down to where you want to be once you do. So I know he's watching the videos. So if I'm just making the videos for him, then that's cool too. I mean, it's all about helping people. So if it's just one person, that's great. I think that's the big driver for the ratings for Biggest Loser, is just the inspirational factor of it. It allows people to realize that they can make the change in their lives as long as they're willing to do that. So if someone finds use out of these videos, great. If not, that's cool too. Maybe Biggest Loser and the spark and all the stuff I'm talking about isn't your way of doing it, then find your way, you know? That's basically it. So I'm gonna do these stairs, I'm gonna have the rest of my breakfast, and be here for another episode tomorrow. So thanks again for watching. Oh, what do you mean I have a minute?
On the memory card.
Really? So how are you gonna get the stairs? Before I go, just a short recap. It's just from NOMAS NYC. They're a t-shirt company out in New York City that I really like. So this is Rated Rookie. Any baseball collectors out there will know what I'm talking about. It's a little homage to late 80s baseball cards. So it's just what I threw on this morning, first thing I saw. So nothing too special. I'll try to wear something fun tomorrow. Again, that's why you're watching, right? For the shirts. So that's what I'm wearing today. So all right, now I'm going to do these stairs. I gather I'm doing better as I go on, which is nice to see. Before it doesn't break down. I don't know if the day of yesterday helped, or the fact that I'm doing this in the morning helped. Typically I do this after work, so my first physical thing I've done all day, so maybe I have an extra amount of energy. I don't know, but it felt good. It's probably the best I've felt. Weight-wise, this is the lowest I've been since senior year of high school, which is 8 years ago. So I'm feeling pretty great. Looking to lose the last 7 pounds. I find no reason to believe that I can't do it. So I'm just gonna stick to what I'm doing, and hopefully by the end of September I'll be 161. One problem with losing a lot of weight is your clothes tend to not fit. As I was going up these stairs, my boxers started to kind of slip. One of the downfalls of fitness, but it's a good side effect I'm willing to take. So at the end of this, I'll have to go clothes shopping and buy a new wardrobe for myself. Like this shirt's like an extra large. These shorts are pretty new, but they're starting to not fit. The belt I got back in May to replace my old belt is already big. So once you start losing pounds, you start seeing it, the clothes you wear, like my dress shirts, like they hang like all the way down to here, like you can barely pull them out anymore.
So does this mean more cool shirts?
This will mean more cool shirts. This will be new cool shirts out of the wardrobe. Until then, I'll wear big oversized ones just because they probably look funny on me now, or they're funny because I probably didn't know what I was wonder what I was thinking when I bought them. Such as my Dave Matthews tie-dye concert shirt. I'll make sure to wear that one there. And I feel great, so we'll have another 3 great weeks and have a happy ending.